I want to say huge congratulations to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, for another successful drop that happened yesterday and another successful sold out drop. The chocolates in the special box, they sold out within minutes, like we knew they would, so congratulations to her. But what I want to focus on today is the vision, moving forward, etc. And it's triggered by some deranger talking about Meghan only selling out of 1,000 units. And I started laughing and I couldn't stop. I was literally rolling on the floor. Because what part of scaling to 1 million units doesn't this deranger understand? Because to this deranger, she might think that As Ever is a cute celebrity side project. It isn't, my love. Netflix are involved. Netflix money are involved. Netflix resources are involved. Netflix manpower connections are involved. And this is industrial level planning for a lifestyle brand that expects serious demand. So when Meghan said that she had to scale to 1 million units, she wasn't just talking about ambition. She was talking about necessity, right? Because the demand was there. And brands do not manufacture at that level unless they have the data, the wait lists, the sell-through rates, the distributor confidence, the platform analytics telling them that demand will overwhelm smaller runs. This is what I do for a living, love. I am a luxury brand consultant. I help businesses reach the luxury consumer. This is my life's work. This is what I've always done. At least since I've been running my business, my own personal business, for the last 20 years. So I know about these things. So when someone says they've had to scale to 1 million units, they know what they're talking about. So let me break this down for you in very simple terms. So 1 million units may not mean 1 million jars of jam. It means the total units across product categories. It could mean that. But at the rate Meghan is going with her jam, I will not be surprised if she produces 1 million units of jam very soon. Now, these are the product categories for Meghan. She's got preserves, which she calls spreads. She's got teas. She's got chocolates. She's got wines. She's got gift items. She's got seasonal boxes. And also, let us bear in mind, future drops. And that matters because her average price per unit is not £5, is not £2, is not buy one, get one free. It's none of that. Her average price per unit is a lot more higher than your average 1 or 5 or whatever pounds. These are premium lifestyle goods. So I'm going to be very conservative and very sensible when I make these calculations, because I made a statement last night on Twitter. I said, I will not be surprised if she made about 20 million, and people thought I was exaggerating, but I'm going to give you the figures. So here are the figures. Average unit price across the range conservatively is around £18. We can say maybe £25 in the middle and £35 on the high end. Now, the 1 million units, which is gross revenue potential, so that means it's around 18 million on the very conservative side, 25 million if I'm being moderate, and 35 million, which I believe is the true figure so far. But I'm going to be conservative and say, let's say it's even half of that. And this is before international expansion, wholesale partnerships, or long tail reorders. Now, here's the key thing that many people miss. And that is, Meghan is not building a supermarket brand. She is building a prestige lifestyle brand. And this brand sits somewhere between Goop and Fortnum and Mason, probably. And we're calling this modern mastage luxury. And that means higher margins than many mass retail shops. So say your average, I don't know, Tesco or your average Walmart or whatever. And then she will also sell at lower volumes than supermarkets, but the margins are much, much higher. But what MEGHAN has, which is the trick, which is the bit, the magic that she has, is that there is a far higher emotional attachment per customer. That is emotional attachment is what keeps people coming back. And that is the magic thing that many stores and supermarkets have spent millions trying to get from clients, from customers. And MEGHAN has it organically without any extra marketing spend. That woman and her team, geniuses. So let's put it this way. Even if only 30 to 40% of her customers repurchase from her, maybe once or twice a year. So maybe they buy the teas, the chocolate, the wine, or the seasonal boxes. Her revenue will compound very fast without needing any viral moments. Now, if we compare her, and I know this is a bit of a stretch, but bear with me. If you compare her to, I don't know, a 400-500-year-old institution like Fortnum and Mason, and if we compare her, but I'm going to be doing my comparison in good faith, Fortnum and Mason turn over around £200 million a year. That's about $300 million a year. But it does that with hundreds of SKUs, physical retail shops. The physical one, I think they've got 2 in London, and they've got airport outlets. They have wholesale distribution. They've got global logistics and centuries of embedded institutional trust. So MEGHAN is not really trying to beat Fortnum and Mason at scale. She is doing something different. She is doing direct to consumer DTC and also narrative driven commerce. So every product, there's a story behind it, and she's selling directly to us. Again, you can't compare that to Fortnum and Mason. So as far as I'm concerned, she's the founder of the brand. Scarcity that she, if it runs out, it runs out. That sort of scarcity generates desire naturally. And she also has what I call cultural relevance. So when people are comparing her to Fortnum and Mason, it's not a matter of, who's bigger. It's a matter of who grows faster per unit of attention. And MEGHAN right now is growing much faster per unit of attention. So successfully being able to order 1 million units of product in under a year, my goodness, I don't even think people understand how successful and important this is. And she's done it without licensing, without hotels, without physical stores, without global distribution yet. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the ceiling for this woman is not even visible yet. But then again, let me know what you think in the comments, please. Once again, congratulations, MEGHAN. Keep shining, keep glowing, keep going, and watch as your enemies are falling one by one. Anyway, my name's Elizabeth. I'm the author of The Luxpreneur. And for more insights like these, please like, share, comment, follow me, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And to support my work, please get a copy of The Luxpreneur today from Amazon.